This one, you can actually get these in Southwest Detroit at some of the markets. Any of the markets in Southwest Detroit, they have cooking implements, the little party stores and stuff. If you're on Bagley, you're not far away. What you need is close by. You can, and you can actually order them online. And I'm trying to think of what the name is for it. It's Sodano or something. How do you say it? Sodano. And it has the shape of a sombrero. So you can just Google pans for making carnitas, and carnitas means little bits of meat. You make carnitas? All right. Oh, I'm melting my glove. That's all right. This is a great backyard barbecue idea. Giovanni, you doing okay over there? Giovanni, I think he's a little sleepy still. You're good? All right. Right. A little more oil. Gio, will you hand Gary the rice? All right. A little stupidity goes a long way. All right. Now you can use arboreal rice, which I like to use, or you can use long grain rice. Either one is fine. Arboreal rice is more forgiving if you're going to stir it a lot. Long grain rice not so forgiving. Once it comes to a simmer, don't stir it anymore. It'll be all gummy. We've all had gummy rice. Not so good, right? All right. No, this is not basmati. This is long grain. Basmati cooks really fast. Huh? Oh, okay. Not as much. No. It doesn't split. Excuse me. It doesn't split like a long grain rice does. Like when you have Spanish rice at a Mexican restaurant and the rice splits. Yeah. You don't get that with so much with arboreal rice. And jasmine rice, I don't think jasmine rice will split. Oh yeah. Yep. So dirty rice dish we've got Gary, do you know where the stock? Where's Gary? Oh, no, I'm just messing with you. We have I made a stock overnight. It ran overnight, so we have lots of rice, lots of hot stock ready to go, which we're going to add to this shortly. I want to put a little garlic in there. Will you bring me the garlic in the stock next? Oh yeah. Gio's like, I wanted to be the one doing this stuff. Behind the scenes guy. If anyone notices me making mistakes, speak up and let me know. These are red peppers, so a little color. And as you can see, I'm browning the rice just a little bit. Oh yeah. Oops. All right. Gary, you're back. Hey. I got a little chorizo here for some flavor. Yes. I'm gonna brown that up right here on top. And I'm gonna start adding stock. It's hot over here, isn't it? So like I said, this stock is still hot. Oh yeah. Which is gonna make our life easier. This is just chicken stock. I'm sorry? How hot do I think this is? Really hot. Right now, this has got to be a thousand degrees under there. It feels like it. Charcoal, right? Charcoal. I'm working on charcoal because I like it. The last thing I want is my propane tank to screw up on me, and I just think this is a lot more fun. All right, so sauteing my chorizo. I'm going to get it all down in there. And then I'm gonna start getting my pork my pork in there. Oh yeah.
What kind of pork is that, Chef?
This is actually pork butt. You can use the lean pork like pork tenderloin or pork shoulder, and that would be fine. I like pork butt. I like it a little fattier. We can bring those anytime. Now we're adding that to the rice, right? Yeah, dice them up a little bit. Thank you. And I only need like 3 or 4 of them. Chop them up real fast. Don't worry about the seeds. Oh yes. Wish this was a little more level. Yeah. Pardon me. I'm gonna go over here and see if I can take this down a bit.
What do you have?
This is another nice thing about having the grill. Check the rice. All right. While I do this, I'm gonna, because I really want this to level up a little better, because I'm gonna lose my stock. Just over here for a second, so I don't burn it while we're working on it. Why does that look nice and level? If you guys want, you can like do a little parade and walk and take a peek and see how it's coming together while I take this off and level this a little bit. Okay, who's got my keys?
Oh,
Yeah, but what?
you're calling this dirty rice?
No. Dirty rice means that it's just not white rice. It's got stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, no. That's a totally different. I've had a regular day of
It went on there, right?
Right? I guess that's, yeah, I guess
Look at Gary do that. Gary's my lovely assistant today.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go check on the rice. How's it looking? Looking good.
Where are the recipes going to be?
Let me ask Jeremy. I might add some more stuff.
You prefer this kind of pan over a standard paella pan?
No, I prefer the paella pan. I just didn't have one.
Oh, okay. I got one. It's not that bad.
Did it come off?
Yep.
All right. Pardon me. I just want to lower. Did that level it out better? No. Yeah, well, we're just going to lower it down in the front here. Tell me when I'm close. A little better?
Yep.
As long as it's level side to side, I'm not worried about back to front. Go ahead, throw those tomatoes in the middle. All right. So it's a lot like just making rice now, right? Oh yeah. All right.
Everybody's in front of me.
All right, put it over for a second so I don't burn my hands. All right. Oh, yeah. That's pretty level right there. All right, so now we're gonna just keep an eye on it. We got all kinds of goodies in there. I'll keep adding stock to it if the rice is not cooked enough. Oh, yes. I The pork I haven't seasoned yet. I'm gonna season the broth in just a minute. Once I get more of the stuff in there, I'm gonna taste it. We'll see if the liquid tastes right, because that's really what it comes down to. If the liquid is tasty, you can make sure you make it stay right. All right, Gio, we need the salt, the pepper, and spoon so we can start tasting it. Oh, you're getting closer and closer. She's like, are you serious? She's like, what's because once you get past that line, you start getting really hot.
Well, right here, it's nice and warm.
What's your name? Gail. Check your notes. Huh? Check your notes. Check my notes? No, I'm good. I'm just winging it today. Oh, yes. All right, what do you think? How's it looking? Grab, you got some spoons so we can try it? What do you think, Cal? So how are we doing?
Good.
Tasty?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, geez, she's set.
I had to come up in the warm.
So this is the broth for the rice. As you can see, the rice is all in there cooking away. I give it a little shimmy, but I'm trying not to overstimulate the starches in the rice to make it too gooey. So paella is pretty much done, right? You can see how this is a quick dish. Now I'm gonna move this off to the side. Try not to burn myself. I'm gonna gradually let this cook down because rice doesn't like to be rushed. It likes to take about 15-20 minutes to get the rice all the way done. But Gio, you ready? You want to do the shrimp? Saute the shrimp, and then we'll do the mussels, the clams, all that stuff can go in here. How are we doing, Jeremy? I keep moving it around just to make sure that the rice is cooking all the way. How are we doing?
For a pan that size?
This makes 16. I did a recipe and a half. Okay. Approximately. I don't really measure. But yeah, that recipe is pretty much what I've followed along. And one last thing, Giovanni, bring me that little jar of saffron. But not color, and it's good. Little glass jar. He loves me, or he wouldn't put up with it. That's right. I would have added it usually just before I added the stock. But we want the flavor in there, and the broth is all still cooking down. So this is gonna be fantastic.
Not powdered?
What?
You use threads, not powdered?
I use the thread. Do you guys know what saffron is? Yeah. So right now the crocuses are coming up.
And now we can get it.
I don't know. It's not the same crocus flower. So you guys all have the little purple crocuses on your lawn, purple and yellow. So in Spain they have fields of them, and they have each flower has 3 little hairs on it, right? stamen or the biology was a long time ago. And then somebody has to pick those 3 hairs out, and then when you buy a little jar of them, that's why it's so expensive. It's so labor intensive. Sorry, am I in the way? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit in the way. So I have mussels and clams and calamari, and we're just gonna start piling all that stuff right on top.
Is the rice al dente
You want a little
now?
oil? I'm sorry?
Is the rice al dente now or?
Right now it's al dente. I'm gonna probably add a little bit more stock and keep cooking it until it's just mushy enough for us to enjoy. I would much rather it be soupy and tender than crunchy and.
But not risotto.
Now risotto doesn't take too long, and risotto you can continuously stir it.
Just a little bit.
You'd be amazed at how hot it gets in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they're sauteed, just pile it all on top. Everything goes in the pot. And every now and then, we'll spin it around. You see how the rice is starting to look nice and tender there, a little transparent? Right? And then this side here it still looks bright white and a little crunchy. I'm gonna spin it around, give it a little bit of love. Everything gets piled on top. It'll continue to cook, so you can leave it a little bit under. Oh yes, make it a little more stock. I love that it has that center lip. You gonna do calamari next? Yeah, I want to just put the mussels and the clams now. We can just start putting them down and in. Now today I am using IQF clams and mussels. This is much easier to find nowadays, and I like the security of knowing that they're not going to be bad, or that half of them will be bad as I clean through them. Someone has already washed them, cleaned them, and then they were quickly frozen. So IQF mussels and clams are really easy to use, and you get no waste with them. I'm seeing more and more in the market, people are getting away from buying fresh fish and doing more IQF. And there's a good reason. The IQF product is really good. It's frozen at like 30-something degrees below, like sushi grade tuna and stuff. That's all frozen very, very cold to kill all the pathogens, right? And including bacterial pathogens, worms, anything that might be in it. All right, okay, form a nice orderly line.